today I'm reviewing the Topicals Like Butter Mask for eczema and dry skin. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsor ads or videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsstudio.com, join Patreon community, or click on the link below. Okay, and thank you guys so much for clicking the links I make. It means a lot to me. It makes a huge difference, so thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. Okay, so I've been meaning to review this one for quite some time. Their other product is pretty hyped and talked about, Faded, and it is pretty darn good. The hype is real. This one doesn't get talked about as much, but I thought I've been using it, liking it, so I thought I should review it. So they call this a thick whipped mask that's packed with powerful botanicals for skin so smooth it's like butter. Whoa, come on now. If my skin was like butter, Lincoln would be all over that. He loves butter. Don't leave the butter alone. He will eat it. Okay. First criteria is packaging. It's metal tube. There's recycling instructions on it, which is nice. So, no issues with that. Although I always wonder why they have the pointed tip on here when, well, this one might have been, but typically it's like a foil sticker over most of these. So you don't really even need to puncture it, but whatever. I don't know. Okay, in terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, there's none of those. It's also fragrance-free and has no real noticeable scent at all, which is a good thing. The manufacturing location for this one is the U.S., so no issues with that. So, suggested use. First of all, I use this in multiple ways. I will use this as a rinse-off mask. I will use this as a moisturizer. I will use it as an overnight mask. I use it in multiple different ways, and I have good luck with each way. So they say suggested use to use as a mask, apply for 20 minutes, leave on, then wipe off excess with a damp cloth. That is different than rinsing off with water, because if you just wipe off the excess with a cloth, it still leaves a film for hydration, which is always a good thing. To use as an overnight mask, you apply a thin, even layer onto cleansed, damp skin and leave on overnight, then remove excess with a damp cloth. And applying too much causes the mask to pill. I love it. It's super versatile. I like using it in all those ways. My favorite way to use it is just before bed because I feel like by the time I wake up, it's absorbed and smooth and soaked in. So really wonderful. And to be honest, I have used this in my morning routine. Not often, but with winter here, it is dry, very dry. So sometimes a little bit of moisture goes a long way. So there we go. Absorbs nicely. So, okay. Antioxidants and beneficial ingredients of this one. So we've got niacinamide, which is now turning into hyaluronic acid, but is a good ingredient. Barrier repair, anti-acne, brightening. We've got squalane, which is a skin-identical ingredient and antioxidant. We've got shea butter, antioxidant, hydrating ingredient. We've got oat kernel flour, which is antioxidant, hydrating, and soothing. We've got evening primrose oil. Cameron is making lots of noise over there. It's very distracting. Soothing, hydrating ingredient. We've got rhubarb, which I don't see that often, but rhubarb has astringent properties, and astringent means it soaks up oil, so kind of strange, but whatever. We've got sodium PCA, which is a natural moisturizing factor. We've got arginine, skin-identical ingredient. Then we come to aspartic acid, serine, valine, proline, PCA, threonine, isoleucine, glycine, oleine, histidine, phenylalanine, which are all skin-identical ingredients. We've got sodium hyaluronic, because it is in everything. I think we had one day in the last 4 months where we didn't have a product with it in. I'm working on a list of sodium hyaluronic-free products, but it's not going so well. There's not a lot of them. Okay, then we've got astragalus membranous extract, which is an antioxidant that I cannot pronounce. We've got green tea extract, which is an antioxidant, a soothing ingredient, a hydrating ingredient. We've got ceramide, skin-identical ingredient. We've got cholesterol, skin-identical ingredient and emollient. Licorice root, skin brightening, antioxidant, and soothing ingredient. We've got turmeric, which is a great ingredient for skincare and for your diet-wise. Antioxidant, soothing, and brightening ingredient. We've got madecassite, antioxidant, soothing, and hydrating. And then finally, palmitic acid, which is the emollient and hydrating ingredient. So really nice list of beneficial ingredients, antioxidants, skin-identical ingredients. Very good list. Very impressive. Which is why I prefer not to simply rinse this off. I like it on my skin as long as I can get it. In terms of animal testing, Topicals is vegan as well as cruelty-free, so that is awesome. Performance. So I love this stuff. I love using it as a rinse-off mask as well as an overnight mask. I notice much more benefits when I leave it on overnight is just waking up to nice, soft, more moisturized skin. I also like using it sometimes after I use my Tria wrinkle laser. My skin gets a little dry and sensitive. I love using it after that. It helps rehydrate my skin overnight. Does contain some acneogenic ingredients, and I say some, not few, because there are some. We've got Cetearyl alcohol, Squalane, Glyceryl stearate, Sorbitan stearate, evening primrose oil, sucrose distearate, palmitic acid, and stearic acid. So 8. It's a lot. So if you have very acne-prone skin, I'd be very cautious. Maybe use it as a rinse-off mask, and hopefully that would be a little bit better. Okay, then we get to the price. So this is a full size, which is 1.7 ounces, 50 milliliters. It retails for $32. So it's kind of on that cusp there. It's kind of expensive. It's a lot more affordable than a lot of other products. But it's right. If it had been under 30, I could see it being a little bit more friendly. Over 30, it gets to be a little expensive for a lot of people. So anyway, that's probably the only downside is it is a little pricey. Although a little bit does go a long way, so this tube will last you. I think they're doing this in the Ulta Beauty Box in like February or March, so that might be a tip. If you're interested in the Ulta Beauty Box I think is like $20, and then you can get 4 other things. So, I don't know, it might be something to consider. Then we get to the it factor. Really love it. Really geared towards irritated, sensitive, dry, dehydrated skin types. Fragrance-free, cruelty-free. It ticks all the boxes for me, except for the price. So, with a 10 being a perfect score, I gave this one a 9. Well worth trying for a lot of people. Anyway, so interested in from you guys if you've had a chance to check this one out yet or not, or if you've tried their Faded, or they also have a couple mists. Leave a comment what your thoughts are. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.